Onugbu bitterleaf soup is a flavorful and nutritious delicacy that offers numerous health benefits and cultural significance. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're going to be making Ofe Onugbu, and here are the ingredients. Let's take a closer look. So here is my detached fish, meat, pomo already washed, palm oil already parboiled, bitter leaf, boiled cocoyam, Cameroon pepper, ogiribo, crayfish, stockfish, and Maggi and salt. Yes, so let's put the meat inside the pot, and I'll leave it to bring out its own water. When you boil your meat this way, it fattens it up and makes the flavor of the Maggi and seasoning enter it very well. So here I'm going to be pouring my already boiled cocoyam into the blender. I'll be adding my Cameroon pepper with it as well. Using Cameroon pepper, fresh one especially, for your Ofe Onugbu is a banger. Trust me, it gives it a unique taste and very flavorful. Yes, so I'll proceed to adding some water, into my blender and boil and blend it. Yes, so some people tend to pound theirs, but that is going to be stressful for me, so I proceeded to blending it to a fine paste. Yes. So yes, I'm going to check on my meat and see it has brought out its own water, added my stockfish into it, and I'm going to top it up with some water so that it can, boil fast. And also the water I'm adding is to also cook the soup. Yay! I can't wait. So I trust you're learning so far. If you're watching up to now, please like this video, comment, and subscribe. So let's get right into it again. So I'm going to be pouring my already blended, cocoyam into the meat stock. Yes, this way it's going to, boil together with the meat. I left the meat inside so that every part of the juice of this soup would enter into the meat whilst you take a bite of it. Also, I'm going to be adding some palm oil into it. That way it all boils together. So let's proceed to that. Added my palm oil into it, and then I'll cover it for some few minutes to boil up. Using a mortar, always add palm oil into it so that you can easily bring it out from it. Yes. I'm adding my salt also immediately so that everything can boil up together. And then I'll add my seasoning. Yes, I'm a fan of Maggi crayfish. It makes my soup yummy and delicious and does not have this extra spicy taste. So I'll cover the lid and leave it to boil for some few minutes, and then let's check it back again. You can see how it's boiling. So right now I am adding my ogiribo. How do you cook your traditional soup without adding ogiri? Hey, it gives it that taste. It gives it that traditional taste. It's finger licking. When you add ogiri into your native soup, it takes it to a different level of taste. Here, our Nigerian NEPA took the light, so I had to substitute for another light and continued cooking. So here I'm going to stir it very well. It's looking very light, but don't worry. Cocoyam is a thickener, and the cooler the soup gets, the thicker it becomes. So when you're cooking your soup with cocoyam, ensure that you don't have it too thick because it will get too thick for your liking. So I added some crayfish and then stirred it very well. Yes, and then I'll be adding my fish into it. At this point, I'm adding my fish early so that the juice or the flavor of the fish, would penetrate into the soup. Yes, you want the taste of that fish in the soup. So I'll leave it to boil again for some few minutes and check on it again. You know, this soup, it looks stressful, but trust me, once you have all your ingredients on deck, it's super fast. So it's important that you have everything washed and ready, to cook. Yes, I tasted it for the seasoning and everything was good to go. What do you like to eat your Ofe Onugbu with? I love to eat mine with fufu especially or eba. So at this point, I'm adding my already washed and parboiled, bitter leaf into my soup. Do not make a mistake, of stirring it immediately because it would get more bitter. Leave it, yes, you've already parboiled it, but leave it for it to immerse itself into the juice of the soup. It's going to be a delicious soup. Trust me, it's always yummy. So right now I'm adding my crayfish and then I'll also leave it to, immerse also. This is the final touch of crayfish because deliciousness is what it gives to every soup. Hey, look at my soup now. I can't wait to devour this with eba. So I'm going to stir it and you can see the consistency of the soup has thickened. Like I mentioned, the colder it gets, the thicker it becomes. So now is the time to start boiling water for your eba or pounding your fufu or making your pound dough. Whatever your preference of swallow is, now is the time to start making it. I tested it. It was excellent. Yay! Super excited. It's time to eat. So now I'll be dishing my soup and my fufu or eba and eating this delicious soup. Ofe Onugbu is an all-time favorite of most Easterners in Nigeria. Other tribes also cook this soup because of its yumminess, health benefits, amongst others. Here, I started dishing my soup to eat with my eba. Hey, I can't wait. Right now, please like this video, eat with me if you can. If not, tap the subscribe button and see or get notification for more of my interesting future videos, which will be full of lots of information. Soup is always served at special occasions. Yes, in Igbo land. I remain yours truly, Stella.